guys, and welcome back to another episode of Drumchapel TV. My name is Peter and we're down here at the Donald Youth Centre speaking to some of the coaches and players from Drumchapel United's girls and women's football team in their last training session before the big kick-off this weekend. Join us, find out how they're getting on and what their preparations are, and most importantly, where they're going to finish in the league this season. Let's do this.
I'm Billy Grant, I'm head coach of the under-14s. Been coaching them for 3 years now.
Aye,
3 years. Had them since under-12s and they've done exceptional. The change in the lasses has been unreal since we took them from under-12s to now.
Tell us how you got involved.
Aye, so my daughter's a player, so I got involved at the under-12 level as well, just generally when I was coming to watch. And just decided to get a wee bit more involved. And actually since then, the team have progressed on really well. What a great bunch of lasses. Doing really well, progressing together as a team. Actually they've gelled together, so they're a proper strong team now. So you can notice that since under-12s to under-14s, big progression in them.
And Billy, as a head coach here, what's your hopes for the season ahead?
Finish as high in the table as possible. We've just won a wee tournament there actually last weekend, which is the first that's all we've won, which was a proud moment for not just the coaches but the players and the parents. Like to finish as high as possible. The league's been itchy-peachy so far. I think we're sitting third. Aye. For the third time in 11s, our first time in 11s is exceptional. So aye, as high as possible. Third, fifth, first would be good.
Aye.
It's a good answer, Billy.
But aye. You just want to see the lasses enjoying themselves, mate, first and foremost, and then we'll worry about the results after that.
It is a fantastic setup, Kenny, and how does it feel being a coach coming into something as kind of, this is professional, this?
Well, it's actually, because since under-12s right the way up, we've seen quite a few stadiums and a few different style of pitches, some slope like that, some, so coming here, absolutely immaculate, but it's generally just the environment that you're in, so everything's dead friendly. Dead laid back, so having just as many different teams about here, it's dead inviting. So that's the first experience you get when you come up here. You kind of want to be part of it.
Hi, I'm Ari and I'm midfielder.
I'm Abby and I'm the goalkeeper.
I'm Summer and I play striker.
I'm Grace and I play centre back.
What's so good about playing with Drumchapel United?
Well, I think I've been playing for like 6 years now, and it's just, I don't know, it's just pure good, I don't know. They're very good coaches and stuff, and every team I've been in with different coaches, they've all been good coaches,
okay. So
it's just tons of nice people.
Well, yourself, pal, can you tell us how it feels playing in such a cracking stadium like this?
It's really good, you get like the full experience and you feel like you're actually a professional player, and so it's really good.
Can you tell us what your hopes are for the season?
My hopes are just like we win. I hope we win, really. That's really it.
Okay, that's good, that's good. And Grace, you're the captain. Can you tell us how it was to win your first trophy last week?
It was exciting and it was fun playing the match. It was good.
Okay, and what was the score?
1-0.
1-0, who scored?
Me.
You're the scorer, so the captain and the winner of the cup?
Yeah.
And did you get to celebrate?
We lifted up the cup.
Right, okay. Did you get an effort to celebrate?
No. I poured water over Billy.
You poured some water?
We fought in a bouncy castle.
Right, okay, that sounds like a good way to celebrate. Is there anything you want to say to all the viewers at home who are watching us before we go?
If you're looking for a team, come to Drumchapel United. Yeah, there.
Brilliant, superb. Right, girls, thank you very much. These are naturals, get used to this, you'll be doing it when you're pros.
Hiya, so my name's Rosie, I oversee the community sessions throughout all the club. I'm also part of the head coach at the women's team. So this season for the women's team we're hoping to get first place and get a promotion into League One next season. We were very unfortunate last season that we didn't get promoted. I think it was a pretty tough ask for the girls. It was our first step up into the women's game, and unfortunately enough we came third, but we still played some brilliant football. It's just the physicality bit for the women's team. But we've been working them hard at training, we've been using the wee player data vests, getting them where they need to be, looking at their physical strengths, their fitness levels and stuff, so we've had a tough pre-season for the girls.
And that's what I was going to ask you, so see the player data things, what is it there for exactly?
So we use them at training and during games to see it tracks your mileage, like how much you've ran, your fastest speed you've ran. So we like to use it. So if we've got, for instance, Elliot that plays on the wing, so she would go on and check Jess's to see if she maybe worked a wee bit harder than Jess, or if she didn't work harder than Jess. They've also got wee heat maps as well, mapped into them. So when you go online, the wee app you use, it can track in the heat map exactly where you are in the park. So if I was a striker and I've only seen myself just around that, then that's a bit of an issue. I need to drop in, stuff like that. So it's a bit of player development as well as coaches, so we can look at it and be like, oh, she wasn't clearly working hard enough. You can pick out wee bits and bobs that you might not see during a game.
And how important is that data for you as a coach?
I mean, I think sometimes that data is pretty crucial. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you switch off in a game if you're 5-0 down, you're like, oh, your head's down. But for the girls as well, it's just, we can go and be like, listen, you're telling us you worked that hard. On here, it doesn't show it when you know you could do better. Do you know what I mean?
It's amazing because Drumchapel United's a community football group.
Yeah,
That's like a professional setup.
Yeah.
How important is it for you to see Drumchapel United have these kind of aspirations and kind of goals?
So I think it's really important that you get the professional setup. I think that gains players in. So we've built basically all these girls from under 8s levels, and most of the girls are still here at the women's team, which is fantastic. But we also have players that have drafted in. But I think that's due to we try to get them as a professional setup as well. So they come, they get all their training kit, they get their player data packs, they get basically everything, grip socks and the lot, which I think is really important. It brings players in.
Right guys, can you just quickly introduce yourself and tell us what position you play for the team?
I'm Cara Anderson, I play striker.
I'm Becca and I play centre mid left back.
Right, superb, cheers guys. So Cara, can you tell us what attracted you to come play for Drumchapel United?
I came for a trial and I just thought the atmosphere and the coaching was just something I've not had before, and I've never played at a place like this in my entire life. I've played pro youth and I just think there's no team like this and there's no atmosphere like it at all.
Well, that's quite a big statement.
Yeah.
And Becca, do you feel the same as Cara?
Yeah, absolutely. When I first joined Drumchapel, when the girls actually started, and it was the first opportunity that really came about for girls, and I got straight in it and loved it ever since. And it's nice seeing all the new girls come in, like Cara obviously.
Can I just ask you, how important was it for you as a young person to realise that you have the opportunity to come play at a football team?
It was amazing. Like, you watch obviously all your pals, all your boys, they're getting into teams that nobody's bothering, and then you're like, what about us girls, because we matter too. So it was great to get that opportunity to come and play.
And Cara, you said you travelled 30 minutes to get here. What is it about this place exactly that attracts you to travel that far?
Because I feel like this isn't just like a team, it's like, it genuinely is like a family. We're all so close. Like, I might have a few best friends in here, but I'd talk to everybody, and I'm close with the coaches, and I feel like we'll have a good relationship. The coaches don't just care about your performance on the pitch, they care about how you are on the outside as well.
Superb. And what's it like for a new person to come join your team? What's the welcoming like?
It's really good. All the girls are more welcoming. You get a wee nervous person at first, and then next minute, you know, next training session, they're all full of energy and they're just, don't shut up.
That was me.
So, see, just as I said, I was asking Rosie earlier, see in terms of attitude towards the women's game, do you see that changing in a positive way?
Yeah.
Go with you, Cara.
I would say yeah, because I feel like there's a lot more, like, Australia broke the record for the amount of people at a women's game. Like, it really is increasing, and I think you see it a lot more, like, online and stuff like that. I think there's more coming around it, I'd say, and there's a lot more opportunities.
And what about yourself, Becca?
Yeah, there's a lot more opportunities obviously with the Women's World Cup going off. There's been loads of people watching it, and obviously time difference, but nobody's really caring. They want to see women perform, because it's getting to the point where women's football's right up there with men's. It's just as good, if not better sometimes.
Brilliant. And just both of you this question, what's your hopes for the future in terms of playing football? What level do you want to get to?
We want to win the league.
We want to win the league.
We came, it was our first time playing women last year. Came third by 1 point. I think we played quite well. It was just, we just needed a lot more physicality in it, and I think we've got stronger over the season, definitely. We've been doing a lot of training, a lot of yoga, a lot of stuff off and on. We've done team building games, like we're just a lot closer, I would say.
Well, so we've got a better chance to win the league this season then?
Yeah,
we're going to win the league.
Definitely.
I've said that on camera.
Right guys, so there we have it. We spoke to some amazing people, the young people, the coaches, It's been fantastic meeting all the guys here today and finding out how good a setup it actually is here at Drumchapel United, the women's hopes, their aspirations and where they're going to go in the future. So if you want to come and see these guys play, you do it at Donald Jewell Centre, go on to Facebook, find out when they're on and come and support your local women's football team. And that's me, Peter Divers, signing out on the head. There you go.